Today, gentlemen, I'm gonna be ranking top tier white hat, black hat, worst SEO tips. Now I have 28 SEO tips, okay, SEO fundamental tips, and I'm gonna place it inside this one of these boxes and we're gonna rank each other, okay? So if you disagree with whatever I'm trying to rank here, put it in a tier list, you can comment down below and tell me where I got wrong. So let's start with competitor analysis. Now for the competitor analysis, so I'm gonna put it in a top tier, because competitor analysis, you can watch your competitors and spy on their keywords, content, and what are the keyword variations they have used. And it's a good way, like it's also find we can put it in a white hat, but it's also top tier, because if you go build up the authority just like your rivals did, then it's a very good strategy to do the competitor analysis and grow as they grow, okay? And then the next one, we have user experience optimization. Now this one also I'm gonna put it in a top tier, because like fast website loading and also user experience, like we don't want to make boring sites and boring UI just to make people go away instead of clicking the articles on other articles, navigations. Like we want to create a good navigation, and we want to be good at UI and also fast loading. Like loading the website is for one thing, okay, which really matters. By the way, if you're new to my channel, I want to introduce you Arvow AI SEO Writer, which auto publishes to your blog, and you can connect whatever CMS you're having, okay, Shopify, Blogger, WordPress, even you can integrate with a custom API. Now I'm gonna talk about this more in detail at the end of the video, so make sure you watch complete video. And the next one, we have keyword stuffing. So I'm gonna put it in a worst SEO, because we don't wanna keyword stuff, just because sometimes what people does is they're gonna depend on ChatGPT or other AI tools. They're gonna put in a keyword and tell it to overload all the they're gonna input whatever keyword research they have done, take those keywords and put it in a ChatGPT and tell it to write based on the keyword. And what ChatGPT does is, for SEO optimization, based on previously trained on data, it overloads keywords sometimes. So that's a very bad thing. And overloading keywords and making keyword variation doesn't mean that you'll rank, you'll get a good SEO or whatever it is. Keyword stuffing is very bad. It's the worst SEO tip which I have got received, okay? And then the next one, we have duplicate content. Now I'm gonna put it in a worst SEO, because it doesn't really matter, it doesn't do anything, just like keyword stuffing. So duplicate content, what it does is most people forgot to make it canonical or whatever it is, so they forget to add a tag, and instead they replicate the duplicate content. Like even when you go and copy the competitors content that's similar to duplicate content, don't do that. It's very worst. It doesn't do anything. I mean, it's not black hat or white hat, but it doesn't do anything, guys. It's just a waste of time, and don't do that. And the next SEO tip, we have clocking. So I'm just gonna put it in a black hat SEO. So clocking is nothing but showing one thing to SEO engines and showing other thing to users. So let's just say we want to clickbait. Clickbait is called clocking, but it's utmost clickbait, like top level clickbait. It falls under black hat as well, like like celebrities, some blog articles, they try to clickbait you, putting celebrity keywords or whatever the political keywords they have, and when people click on it, but there will be no content or related to whatever the clickbait title they have put. So that's called cloaking, and it's a very bad. I mean, it is somewhere useful, but it's very black hat. It falls under other side of the SEO, okay? So make sure you're careful about it. Now we have next one, link farming. I'm gonna put it in a black hat SEO, because link farming means nothing but, like, there are two types of people who do link farming. One kind of people, they get quality backlinks from high DR, high authority websites, but that's the one thing. But people also get from local, like the niche is irrelevant to the links they are getting. So let's just say I'm writing content or blogging on dog food, then it's not relevant for me to get backlinks or whatever link building I'm doing from tech website, right? So that's really irrelevant and doesn't help me anyway. But yeah, it falls under black hat SEO. And the next one we have meta tags optimization. Now I'm gonna put meta tags optimization in white hat top tier. Okay, I'm gonna put it in a white hat SEO. I mean, it's not that top tier doesn't help much, but it falls under white hat SEO. It's a really good fundamental SEO tip, like optimizing meta tags, making clickbait, but also relevant to the article which user can satisfy or fulfills the search intent. So meta tags optimization falls under white hat SEO. So it's a really good fundamental SEO tip which I'm gonna recommend to you. And the next one we have comment spam. So I'm just gonna put it in a black hat SEO. Now it does work, but the thing is it attracts the irrelevant users. Okay, so when it comes to blogging, and if you're relying on AdSense monetization, the traffic needs to be high quality, otherwise the RPMs will be low. Otherwise it doesn't help much. It gives bad signal to Google, and then you're not gonna the rankings isn't gonna improve. So which is why whenever you're commenting, that's a good one. Okay, commenting on niche, but commenting on spam websites or irrelevant website, then it falls under black hat SEO. Okay, it doesn't really help much. We have the next SEO tip, which is a backlink building. So I'm just gonna put it in the top tier because backlinks are number one thing when it comes to growing websites or blogs. If you want to get a really good traffic, so identify outreaching to the similar website and building a high quality backlinks are really helpful thing which you can do. Okay, even if you're using AI content, doesn't matter. Backlinks are hash-on way to tell Google that you have authority. Okay, even when you're getting backlinks, it needs to be high quality backlinks. Okay, make sure you get a high quality backlinks. So if you're really not sure about getting backlinks, so inside our AI dashboard we have something called purchase backlinks. So if you click here, you can get a backlinks for absolutely the whatever the package you are choosing. If you're running a business website, then it's relevant for you. Next thing we have is mobile optimization. So I'm gonna put it in a white hat SEO. I mean, it really doesn't matter that much, but yeah, the loading fast and also mobile optimization and also desktop optimization is a really good fundamental SEO tip which everybody should know. And then we have social media integration. So the hash-on way to get that initial traffic is the social media integrations and also promoting on social media. So if you really look at my domain, so if you really look at this one of our websites here, you can see these social media icons, right? So if I simply click on it, it's gonna auto shares to the the whatever social media they are clicking. So social media integration and also publishing on social media is a hash-on way to get initial traffic and build up your initial audience. And then we have local SEO. So I'm just gonna put it in a top there. So if you're if you want to attract high quality leads and if you want to attract high quality clients, then appointments, whatever it is. So for business websites, then local SEO is a hash-on way, like setting up your GMB and optimizing GMB for certain keywords and also building up the local SEO nearby keywords, writing articles. So it's a top tier SEO when it comes to generating leads and everything. Okay, then we have schema markup. So I'm just gonna put it in a top tier. So schema markup is nothing but adding databases like FAQ or reviews or example local SEO like schema. There will be schema markups and also even video. Like how do you think some videos rank when you search for a certain keyword? So that's called that is done by schema markup, and it's a top tier SEO fundamental tips which I'm gonna recommend if somebody is into affiliate product marketing and also affiliate products if you want to generate a sale. So this is a hash-on way get the all the information on the Google. So that schema markup is mostly done by e-commerce. I mean, like if you look at the Amazon, like how other sites like Flipkart or eBay. So how do you think they're ranking? With all the reviews, that is done by schema markup. So it's with the help of AI, it can be done very easily. So you can use that. Okay. The next thing we have got is image optimization. I'm gonna put it in a white hat SEO. So image optimization basic. It doesn't really help much because nobody goes to the Google Images unless you are in a Pinterest. But yeah, image optimization does matter, and with all text and everything, it's like a white hat SEO fundamental. So which you're gonna try. I mean, it's really important to add your alt text once you're uploading images on your blog. Okay, make sure you check that out. And the next thing which I want to rank is over optimization. So over optimization is nothing but, changing your website theme or blog content over and over and over. I mean, what does it mean? Because nobody checks your website UI. Like, you have to build once and do not, interfere. Okay, so you only need to update your blog articles. Okay, so people really do this. I don't know why they do over optimize. I don't know why. Like, you only want to optimize the keywords and also blog content. That's it. Other than that, you don't have to do anything. Okay, make sure you check what are the 404s or whatever, like, to rectify. Other than that, over optimization is a worst SEO. And the next thing we have is hidden text. So I'm just gonna put it in worst SEO. Like, it's not really useful. Like, what people do is, they put a white text in a white background and try to rank for certain keywords, like they pick a trending keywords, the top celebrity keywords or whatever, like they make it white in a white background. So it's a really worst SEO. Okay, so now Google, it become really advanced, like it knows what you call it. Like, that is the worst SEO. Don't do that, guys. I don't recommend you. The next thing we have is article spinning. Article spinning doesn't really, do that much, because what article spinning is, they try to, copy the content from competitors or whatever the information they have written and try to, split it in supporting articles and try to, make it duplicate, like rewrite it. Okay, so it's a really bad worst SEO. It doesn't really help. Okay, doesn't really help. And the next thing we have is content gap analysis. So I'm just gonna put it in a top tier, just because identifying the content gap and also keywords between two domains gives you a really good opportunities, and also supply and demand, which you can really focus on. Maybe today it doesn't have a volume, but tomorrow it's going to get volume, because people always constantly search on Google. So that's why content gap analysis is really super top tier SEO. Next thing we have long tail keyword targeting. I'm just gonna put it in a top tier SEO. So like, long tail keywords are hash one way to really get the initial traffic and initial boost, and also build an authority and domain rating and all. Because if you focus on 101, it's a really good way to get go for long tail keywords. Okay, if your whole article focus on one long tail keyword, like you're speaking long tail keywords, or you're speaking 101. And if you give this, if you fulfill the search intent of 1%, then it's a really good, and you can build the trust. Maybe you can, make them add into your email list or your newsletter. So hash one way, like I'm just gonna put it in a top tier SEO. Now we have something called voice search optimization. So I'm just gonna put it in a, top tier. Now, right now, like, we are going towards voice search optimization and also AI, because in the future, like if you have seen Her, the movie, like in that movie it really shows what's the future of AI. One predictability, one part of AI, one type of, like, people in that movie, all people are using AI, like they speak and the AI responds back. It's all voice search optimization, and like we can really see that part. But I don't know, it's one of many predictions. So voice, like, in order to be secure for future, like voice search optimization is like today it doesn't matter, but it's a really advanced. Like, if you start from today, in future, maybe if you're depending on AI for search, like in a conversational way, like it really helps. And then we have SSL certificate. I don't know why I put this, but I'm gonna put it in a white hat SEO, because SSL certificate is really important, secure. Okay, to basically have something called header tag optimization. So I'm just gonna put it in a white hat SEO. It doesn't really matter. It matters, but I'm gonna put it in a white hat SEO. Like, it is not the top tier. Okay, instead of headers, I'm just gonna say FAQs or top tier. Like, if you want to get into SEO, like in a snippet, like top FAQs or hash one way. Title tag optimization, same goes in a white hat SEO. And then we have something called external linking. So I'm just gonna put it in a top tier, because external linking, link building is as I said, link building is a hash one way to get the traffic. Okay, high quality traffic. You can get the traffic from the keywords itself, but to get a high quality traffic, you need an external link, good external link and link building strategy. Same goes with the internal linking. I'm going to put it in a top tier. Site speed optimization, it's a basic fundamental. I'm going to put it in a white hat SEO. Paid links. Now paid links, I'm just going to put it in a black hat, because there are paid links, something called affiliate links and also sponsored links. So people really don't add disclaimer, but you should definitely add a disclaimer, otherwise it's a bad signal. And then we have something called doorway pages. So doorway pages or something, but the article is built for based on keyword, but it redirects to some other blog article. So let us say one of the URL is a ranking, okay, it's a super ranking, it's a #1 position in the first page, okay, but for some reason I'm gonna take that URL and make it redirect to another page for some period of time. So that's the worst thing in SEO. SEO people can do. It's like I'm gonna put it in a black hat because it's a really bad thing to do. So with that being said, I'm gonna introduce you this Arvow AI SEO Writer. So what it does is it has 4 features which you can input a keyword and it writes a whole blog article. Even in the AI news article, you input a query, it's gonna pull up the real-time stories, and you can choose one to automate your blog writing. And then we have Amazon single product review, YouTube to blog post, same thing. Put in a URL, it's gonna convert into blog post, okay. And then it also has integration. So if I click on create integration, you can see all the integration which you can do from various CMS softwares, okay. And then if I go to the campaign, you can also run auto blogging campaigns. And then if I go to the show you one of the article which I have generated, okay, which I'm writing, so you can see it right here, right. So if I highlight this, I can also rewrite, make list, make table, make longer, make shorter. So all this this AI writer, SEO writer, is trained on multiple blogs to write you SEO optimized blog article, okay. And then it also has AI assistant feature which you can chat with AI about this blog article which you are writing, okay. So the link will be in the description, make sure to check that out. Also, I have made a 1-hour how to write SEO blog articles tutorial. You can watch this by clicking this video which is showing on your screen.